on Monday night. Thank you for joining us here on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. And joining us in a bit later from the sidelines, Doris Burke. We're live from Portland, Oregon. Hometown fans are cheering for their Trailblazers. Now the opening lineup for the Oklahoma City Thunder. Down low, it's the international combo of Ibaka and Adams. Russell Westbrook out there with Roberson. And it's Durant in at the 3 slot.
Tell you what, he's not an easy guy to stop when he's got his sight on the rim.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
Did he just go chop there with that one-hand tomahawk slam?
Well, you knew something was amiss with Durant last year. They eventually shut him down for the entire season after he was injured, which was the safe thing to do, and Greg, the right thing to do.
Absolutely. When you have a franchise player trying to work back from injury, no need to try and get a few more games from him at the risk of derailing his career.
Here is Durant. Al-Farouq Amino picks.
That apple.
Yeah.
Wow, look at how quick he flashes to the rim there.
That was Kia bringing you the close-up on the big-time play. That shot wide open.
Yeah, poor job defensively, giving him such a clear look at the basket from three-point range.
Here's Roberson. He's guarded by McCollum. Durant dishes to Westbrook. Here's Adams. That misses, so no good on his first attempt of the night. Lillard outside. Portland moving the ball around. Got a piece of it, and it's out of bounds as the Portland Trailblazers retain possession.
You know what? A low percentage pass on that one, but sometimes it's worth the risk.
Well, that time the risk did not pay off because it was well defended.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Aminu misses.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
Stolen by McCollum. And here we go. Trailblazers with a fast break. And Harkless slams it in.
No doubt that is within his range.
Well, I would hope so. He's a pro, and it was only a one-footer. Come on now.
Lets it go from the wing. And Ibaka kicks to Durant. Hits the three-point bomb. Durant's got 5.
How in the world did they let him get that wide open?
Dishes it to Lillard. Passes it to Plumlee. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard.
Well, Merry Christmas. I mean, that was a freebie.
Thunder have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. As magical as the 2014 playoffs were for the Blazers, remember they beat Houston in that first round, that great shot by Lillard late to win it and move on. 2015, not as much. You know, Greg, they drew a very tough Memphis team, as you recall, in the first round.
Yeah, you often talk about styles making fights. Very similar in this series. They would go on to drop the first 3 games before being bounced, but still a good showing for a team that struggled mightily down the stretch with injuries.
He kicks to McCollum, and to Lillard, down low. The dish now to Aminu, out to the right wing. Here's McCollum, and that's going to be a travel. Another look now for Portland. Davis comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Krebs subbed in for Maurice Harkless. And a switch here also for Oklahoma City. Dion Waiters checked in for Andre Robertson.
And, you know, just as you said, Portland didn't have enough to get by the Grizzlies in the first round. Ended up losing in 5 after taking 1 game, and that was game 4. Just had a hard time breaking down the Memphis defense.
And he gets the bucket.
You know, there's no better sign of how efficiently a team is operating than their assist numbers. And theirs are fantastic.
Just beautiful when they play the game like this.
Plumlee with the steal. Lillard outside. And it's Lillard again missing.
Another loss for the Blazers when they were the 4 seed, as you mentioned. As a franchise, they have lost in the first round every time they have ended up as the 4 seed. Not exactly a good position for them to be in.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Portland. Henderson comes in for C.J. McCollum. Then for the Thunder, Enes Kanter's checked in for Steven Adams. Singler comes in for Serge Ibaka. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. Now, here is Foy. Defense is right there. Henderson passes to Lillard. And it's out of bounds to Portland. They'll retain possession. Pass to Davis. It's stolen by Foy. Raiders on the wing. He hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Nice shot by Foy. 6 changes of the lead here.
Yeah, no team able to build a big lead early on. I mean, it's tight.
Yeah, both teams still kind of feeling their way through this game.
And Raiders with the stop.
Excellent vision by Durant out there. What a nice pass.
Trailblazers trail by 4.
And guys, Dion Waiters is a man who has never met a shot he didn't like. Despite shooting less than 40% from the field last season, he just kept on shooting. Now, every once in a while, he'd get hot and it would look good. But when he's off, which was most of the time, it didn't look very good. He's got to improve shot selection and shot discipline.
Here's Lillard. The Thunder making the shot. No good, unable to end this run.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Offensive rebound. Singler outside. Outside Durant from deep three-point range. Portland grabs the miss. Davis has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And then Henderson with the dunk.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Nice shot by Singler.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Great ball movement.
Three-pointer, Lillard, and the shot is good. Lillard's got his 2nd bucket tonight.
Guys, that's just really unstoppable. He poses a ton of matchup problems for whomever he's facing.
Here's Singler. The pass to Cantor. The feed to Waiters. Singler outside. And so. And Kevin Durant, former MVP, still feels like he has room.
I think it's another level I can go to.
Well, the will seems to be there, Greg, but Kevin Durant seems surrounded by uncertainty. Can he get that and stay healthy for the entire season? How does he work with his new coach? Where does he really want to be?
You know, the truth is, no one but Kevin knows the answers to those questions. And quite frankly, he may not know right now what those answers are. He's a very unique and introspective kind of guy, as we all saw when he accepted that MVP award a couple of years ago. So let's just stay tuned on this one.
Well, it's been a tight one so far as we get the 2nd quarter going back here. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Thunder.
Tell you what, guys, they're showing us a lot of energy early on and racking up those fast break points.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
They've got Al Farouk Aminu. Crabbe is out there with McCollum. Then there's Mo Harkless, and it's Vonleh in at the center, filling out the middle. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And the Thunder making a switch here. Adams checked in. Trailblazers trail by 4. Pass to Harkless. Feeds to Crabbe. Takes the 3. And he gets it to go. Crabbe's got 5 points so far.
Boy, I tell you what, he loves getting looks like that from the three-point line. No one near him. That's a warm-up jumper for him.
We know Oklahoma City has the stars, the big names, the offensive flair. But, you know, Greg, this team, and you appreciate this, is a very tough defensive group.
Yeah, I think they've matured in that area. In the past, that wasn't always true. But last year, the Thunder really hung their hat on their defense. Top 10 in opponents' field goal percentage.
A solo fast break. Here's Westbrook. Rips down the breakaway slam.
And how about a little bit of showmanship there as he increases the lead?
Oh, I like that. That's got to be, though, a tough pill for the defense to swallow.
Well, he's a guy that you know can hurt you with his passing. And right there, he does some damage with his finishing, too.
Launches it. The shot no good. And it's Oklahoma City the other way.
You know, when you look at the Thunder, in their defense, it starts with the length they have on the perimeter. It also helps to have rim protectors backing them up on any drive.
Almost an impossible shot to block in the post. The defender can't give up that much of a height advantage and expect to contest it.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Plumlee's checked in.
Mason Plumlee.
Here's McCollum. Kicks it to Aminu. He dishes it to Plumlee. Reverses, and he lays it up and in. Plumlee's got his second bucket of the night.
And a final note on the Thunder defense. A lot of it is a mentality. They have guys that aren't scared to challenge shots. And they're a solid group that knows how to play tough team defense.
And Westbrook, here we go, in the hoop for his fourth field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. And the basket by McCollum.
They're absolutely stroking it from outside. I mean, textbook perfect. Good balance, nice high release, splash. Tell you what, he can do a lot more damage to that rim than that when he wants to.
And you know, Clark, with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Me too.
Well, I'll tell you what, I'm glad he didn't, because otherwise we'd probably have a 45-minute delay here if he shattered the backboard.
Yep, it goes, and the Oklahoma City lead is cut to just 5 on the basket from Vonleh. The Thunder have gotten all but one of their 7 shots in the second quarter to drop. Pretty impressive. Here's Roberson. It's rebounded by Vonleh. Portland's gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. McCollum, no good.
And who could forget the tear that Westbrook went on last season? I mean, after the All-Star break, it was just triple-double after triple-double for him.
Catching up on the changes for Portland. Ed Davis is checked in for Vonleh. Henderson comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And Lillard subbed in for Craig. And a new group in here for the Thunder. Durant's checked in for Ibaka. Kyle Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. Waiters, he's checked in for Roberson. And it's Foy in for Russell Westbrook. And stolen by Lillard. Dishes it to McCollum. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line and shoot 2. It's on Kevin Durant. Greg, for Westbrook, as we're talking about him, the triple-double stretch included 4 in a row. He had 6 triple-doubles, Clark, in 8 games. He was sensational.
Yeah, it really was, Kevin. And what's even more amazing was that he was very close to a triple-double, even on the nights he didn't get one. Man, he's a guy who showed you what it means to carry a team.
Enes Kanter's checked in for Oklahoma City.
That's how you extend the lead. I mean, they have tremendous confidence going for them right now. And that confidence is leading to some excellent shooting.
To the paint. And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Plumlee dishes to Davis. Passes it to McCollum. Portland again missing. The Thunder leading by 3. And Foy kicks to Singler. Down low, here's Waiters. Well-timed pass, and he goes straight to the bucket for the layup.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist. And Dion Waiters traded last season to the Thunder. They wanted him as a shooting and scoring threat off the bench. Didn't want him to try and fill the void that Harden played when he was a member of the team.
Myers Leonard, he's checked in for Mason Plumlee. Lillard from outside. That's good. Lillard's got 11 points.
The D with very little pressure. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been of the three-point variety.
And you need the defense to stop the bleeding.
It's rebounded by Leonard. You know, Greg, for Waiters, it would be unfair for the Thunder to ask that of anybody. You know, that's tough to do. Clark, hard to make up what Harden had accomplished.
Yeah, and the Thunder even asked Waiters not to wear number 13 to avoid any comparisons, which I think was a smart move. But they still would like to have him provide some punch in terms of points off the bench.
And so McCollum nails both of them.
And guys, C.J. McCollum is a scoring-minded combo guard out of Lehigh. Was taken with the 10th pick back in 2013 and still looking to make a big impact in the NBA.
Here's Foy. That's good, and a nice assist from Durant. Durant's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight.
And that's his strong suit, the ability to find his way through the D and finish at the rim.
Lillard, the pass to McCollum. Lillard dishes to Leonard. And Durant sends it back. 3-on-3. Lets it fly. And there's another one for the Thunder. They get a hand on it. Oh, he got hacked on the three-pointer. He'll head to the line. The Trailblazers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4.
And when you look at their numbers from a season ago, 80% as a unit, that's something you'll be happy with.
You know, something you can point to when you're talking about their areas of success last season, free throw shooting.
And he nails the 3rd.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And first,
they can't guard us on the perimeter. Spread the floor and isolate up top. Spacing, fellas. Spacing.
You know, obviously, you know, there's some things out there he does not like and wants to talk it over.
Well, Greg, you've played and you envision yourself as a coach as well. So, you know, sometimes you need to make some adjustments.
And the first half comes to a conclusion in a game that has been very...
Well, Kevin,
it's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back, everybody. It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Ernie Johnson along with Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Russell Westbrook in the first half. He had 12 points, 3 rebounds. And that'll do it for now as we send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the second half.
The third quarter now beginning. Both sides looking to pull away in the last half of the game.
Lillard has been playing really well. He's got 14 points, and he's drained 3 three-point bombs so far.
Don't stop. Don't hesitate. Keep firing from out there when the shot's falling like this.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. Taking a look at the Thunder. Durant the 3 and Ibaka the 4. Russell Westbrook out there with Andre Robertson. And it's Adams in at the 5.
Portland ended up winning the Northwest Division last season, guys. The rest of the division wasn't at their best, but nevertheless, I think Portland was really happy to walk away with that division title.
Durant kicks to Westbrook. Now the dish to Robertson. Pass to Durant. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. Goes up again. Robertson gets the bucket. Roberson's got his 3rd bucket of the night.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And for the Blazers last year, that division win would be their first in the Northwest. They had won divisions before, but kind of surprisingly, not since the Northwest came about in 2004.
Yeah, it's a great point, but doesn't matter how ugly the rest of the division was. A division win is still just that. Portland might have been the only team from the Northwest to make the postseason, but they earned the division title by winning the games they needed.
They grabbed their own miss. Plumlee, the pass to Lillard. The feed to Aminu. To halt the run, it's rebounded by Oklahoma City.
You know, sometimes rest can do more harm than good. It certainly looks that way for them. They've been cold coming out and have yet to find the bottom of the net.
Harkless with the steal. And there's the pass to McCollum. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 3 assists in the game. The Thunder leading by 7. Durant with it. Guarded now by Harkless. Durant kicks to Westbrook. And there's the foul. It goes on Serge Ibaka. That's his first foul for the Trailblazers. Noah Vonleh. He's checked in for Aminu. And Krabs subbed in for Harkless. Anthony Morrow's checked in for Oklahoma City. Lillard attacking, and it's blocked by Adams. And now a fast break for the Thunder. Lands soft on the front of the rim and drops. Westbrook's got the lead up to 9 now for Oklahoma City.
So, you know, Anthony Morrow, one of the real lasers as a long-range bomber in the league. First rookie ever to lead the NBA in three-point percentage. Hit over 46% his first year. There's always a place for a guy like that.
And stolen by Lillard. The turnaround jumper. And McCollum the bucket on the assist by Lillard. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
That's really told the story today, guys. I mean, throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and then finish.
More active and more physical down low. That's what's really been the difference thus far.
Well, it was a season last year of heartbreak and change for the Thunder, narrowly missing the playoffs as the Pelicans beat them out for that 8th position.
Yeah, and they were teetering back and forth on that 8th spot for most of the year. Ultimately, they just couldn't hold on to that final playoff spot.
Here's what Portland's going with right now. Myers Leonard comes in for Mason Plumlee. And it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. And then for Oklahoma City, Cantor comes in for Adams. And Deion Waiters subbed in for Russell Westbrook. And the basket by Lillard.
Guys, for the Thunder, that playoff miss was the first time they didn't make the postseason since their first year in Oklahoma. Fans had really been spoiled with how successful the Thunder have been of late.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Grab dishes to Leonard. And it's out of bounds, and they say it was last touched by Leonard.
And that's just carelessness there. I mean, you have got to have your head in the game.
Ed Davis is checked in for Portland. And then for Oklahoma City, Singler comes in for Anthony Morrow. And it's Foy in for Andre Robertson. And it's Foy missing.
And the Western playoffs just, it seemed a bit of miss without having the Thunder involved. Westbrook, I tell you what, he did everything he could to try and carry that injured group into the postseason last year, but it just wasn't to be.
Lillard from outside, and it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will retain possession. Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated.
Now, here is Foy, covered by Lillard for the three. But they'll get another chance. Now, here's Waiters. He's tightly guarded. Here's Singler. And it is flushed down with a nice jam.
Ooh, that's as forceful a finish as you're ever going to see out of this guy.
Well, gee, it adds now to their lead in spectacular fashion.
And, you know, that lead's only going to grow if they're not prepared to defend a little more staunchly than that.
Moving it around, 8 of their last 10 coming off assists.
And, Greg, you know nothing makes a coach happier than selflessness on the basketball court.
Near the three-point line, it's Foy with nobody on him. He buries the jumper. Foy's got 7 points in the game.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and 5 minutes that he was hoping for.
Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over. And Kanter did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
Kevin Durant, he's checked in for Kyle Singler. Lillard. The shot no good. So the Thunder will take it the other way. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Trailblazers will take it. There's 48 seconds left in the third. He feeds it to Leonard. Davis, the pass to Crabbe. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Crabbe's got 7 points in the game.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And some nice ball movement here by the Trailblazers. Pass to Lillard. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. And he gets it to go.
And it looks to me like he still has some of the shooting touch that he displayed in the first.
The Thunder with the lead. And Foy kicks to Durant. They get a hand on it. Outside, Davis. Here's Henderson. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep. 7 lead changes now, and we're just in the third quarter.
Yeah, each side having a tough time staying in front.
Yeah, frustrating for a coach, but it's great to watch as a fan.
And at the close of the third quarter, still a close game, and both teams putting up points in a hurry. Portland out in front. We've got a great game on our hands as we welcome you back. The fourth quarter of action getting started. Here's Westbrook. They've got Plumlee. Al Farouk Amino is out there with Mo Harkless. Then it's Henderson, and it's McCollum in at the point guard. That's the group on the floor for Portland. Here's Roberson. Henderson pulls it in.
Not really sure what he was thinking about on that shot. That is not high IQ basketball.
Not at all. I mean, he shouldn't even have considered taking that shot. Just a poor choice there.
In the corner, it's Westbrook. The three. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Feeds it to Aminu. Tries from 16, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there. And guys, here in the fourth quarter, still a close game.
Yeah, and actually still too close to call. I mean, this one is tight.
Instant classic, fellas. This one could come right down to the last shot.
Oh!
Yeah, how about the sharp steal and then run out? It looks like they're ready to put the hammer down.
Well, we've been waiting for one of these teams, Greg, to pull away. Maybe that'll be a springboard for them.
Could be. A dunk like that coming off a great defensive play has to build some momentum.
And the replay, of course, presented by Kia. What a play.
Big time bucket there, and you can expect to see him stay very involved the rest of the way.
And it's blocked by Adams. To the paint. And now Portland on the break. McCollum with the ball. It's Henderson on the wing. Plumlee dishes to Harkless. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And Portland making a change here. Lillard's checked in.
Damian Lillard.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter now. The three from McCollum, and that one's good. And the Trailblazers lead by 4.
They just continue to splash home those threes. Eliminating the deep shot has to become priority number 1 for this defense.
Absolutely. You cannot allow a team to have that kind of a rhythm from beyond.
Let's go quickly over to Doris Burke for an update.
Well, over that last break, Kevin, I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan said to the team. He told them it's time to fight and take the lead. Let's put ourselves in position to bring it home. Guys, we'll see if they've got what it takes to get it done.
A great assist. Nice work from Russell Westbrook.
And McCollum with the slam.
Now, this is why the breakaway rim was invented. For plays just like that.
Well, he almost brought the whole thing down, Clark, by hanging on that long.
Yeah, he did.
I tell you what, though, great dunk, and this is even a better game we got going on right now. And that is a major league flush right there, my friends.
And in a tight contest like this, Greg, that might be just what they need to get the tide rolling in their direction.
You're exactly right. I mean, so often when the team gets that kind of explosive play out of its backcourt, that can really rally and galvanize the whole squad.
Plumlee against Adams. Got a piece of it. And Plumlee kicks to McCollum. Dishes to Harkless. Aminu with it. Guarded now by Durant. To the left side wing. McCollum. Plumlee. A follow-up jam. Plumlee's got the lead up to 4 now for the Trailblazers.
He could have tipped it home, but he wanted to give this crowd something to remember.
Dynamic work right there. Throw down that rebound.
Yes, sir.
And no need there, guys, to throw that one back out. Just go ahead and handle your business.
And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Well, they were sleeping on defense. The defense really didn't do its job. I mean, a little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint. That's costly.
And at this stage of a tight game, the tired legs really start to show. A defense becomes vulnerable if you can continue to pound it inside.
Dion Waiters checked in for Roberson. Three-pointer Lillard in for his 7th make in 13 tries.
And he's on his way to putting up a big three-point total.
Durant just inside the line, and the shot falls short this time. Now Plumlee. No good from outside. Got the defender off his feet with the pump fake, but couldn't knock it down. And then Durant with the dunk.
And now both teams really in a groove.
This game already guys was high scoring, but they've really amped and ramped it up to another level down the stretch.
Harkless with the bucket. Here's Westbrook. Outside Durant. No good on the triple.
And that shot isn't the one they should be taking if they want to make this comeback happen.
Aminu with it, and it's Waiters picking him up. To the inside. Now, here's Aminu. Defended by Ibaka. 5 to shoot. Harkless the pass to Plumlee. Here's McCollum. Looks good, is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
Not surprised at all. He's shooting it well and scoring points in bunches.
Durant dishes to Westbrook. Ibaka right side. Some nice passing by Oklahoma City here. On deep. Portland grabs the miss. Clark, if they want to, they can milk the clock just a little bit here.
Amen. I think that's the best option.
The shot by Harkless, no good.
Excellent defense on the perimeter that time. He probably should have passed up that shot.
Kicks it to Durant. There's 48 seconds left here in the 4th quarter. This game looks like they've got it just about wrapped up.
You're exactly right. I mean, take care of the ball, work the clock. It's a wrap.
Yep, nice game.
Such a strong finisher on the fast break.
And, Greg, I love the fact he's always in control. Even though he's going at breakneck speed, he still maintains his body control.
But they get it back. And that'll be Oklahoma City as it goes out of bounds. Thunder retain possession for the Trailblazers. Davis is checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Al-Farouq Aminu. And it's Henderson for C.J. McCollum. There's Foy with the 3. And Davis pulls it down. Pass to Henderson. Down low, Harkless. And he makes it look easy, dunking it hard with one hand.
Just look at how quickly the lead has grown here over the last few possessions.
Clear case here, partner, of saving their best for last. Quite a run.
From deep, Morrow, and he gets it to go. Left side, Davis. He kicks to Henderson. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
And just a terrific job of taking care of business in front of the home fans.
And, Greg, those fans had a hand in the win. I mean, they gave this team a big lift throughout the game. I thought there was great energy in the building.
And so Portland takes this one, but by a big margin. Some good competition.